we talk about a stack in chapter 19 collections, and this is the example that we displayed, we talked about already. So when you this is a stack. Remember, stack is first in, last out. And in this example, the method push is used to insert an object to the top of the stack. Remember, stack is a data structure. First in, last out. And this is a try catch block to call method pop to remove and return the object at the top of the stack. And this is the method print stack to print the element from the stack. And if I draw the stack, it's like this. So this is a stack. It's the first in, last out. So if I put a items into it, then it goes in, go to the bottom here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when you want to take it out, and the last one came out first, and then this one goes to next, and then this one get out, and then this one get out. This is the stack. And there's another data structure class called a queue that we didn't talk about in class in the textbook. Queue is first in, first out. It depends on the situation in your program. You decide to use a stack or use queue. If you want to take an item out of the structure with two orders, first in, last out, or first in, first out. If I draw a queue, it's like this. And we go this direction. So the item 1 comes in, and then item 2 comes in, and item 3 comes in, and item 4 comes in. You can put as many items as you want into the structure, and it goes to one direction only. So when it get out, it goes this way. So this one come out first. Number 1 come out first, and then it takes number 2, and it takes number 3, and takes number 4. So that's the order. First in, first out. This is the queue. And we didn't talk about a queue in our book. Now what we do is, when we learn, if you're a computer person, you need to have the power to learn any new technology by yourself. And in school, this is the kind of training you have to learn, and you have to build yourself up. Learn something by yourself. Explore the newest technology by yourself. This is MSDN from Microsoft, and there's a complete documentation about a queue class. This is how queue class look like, and these are the constructors for queue class. And this is the property count, gets the number of the element contained in a queue, and clear, remove all objects from the queue. Contains determines whether the element is in the queue, return true false. Copy to, copy the queue elements to existing one-dimensional array. DQ, removed and return the beginning of the queue. So we use DQ to remove the item from the queue. InQ adds the item to the end of the queue. Equals determine whether the specified object is equal to the current object. Finalize allows object to try free resources and perform other cleanup. Get enumerator returns the enumerator that iterates through the queue. Get hash code serves as default hash function. Gets the type of the current instance. And pick returns the object at the beginning of the queue. This is the same as stack. ToArray copies the queue element to new array. ToString returns the element represent the current object. Trim access sets the capacity to the actual number of element in the queue. If it's less than 90% of current capacity, and these are the extension methods: aggregate, all, any, average, cast, count, distinct, first or default, group by. Max, minimum. Reverse, select many, single, skip. There's too many methods available in the queue and the stack. So that's the documentation of queue in MSDN. The assignment is you read MSDN website to learn queue. And based on our example stack test, you convert stack to queue. Use method enqueue to add items to queue, dequeue to remove items, pick to pick items. So when I run this is the code from our book, stack test. When you run this code, you get this result. It adds these items to the queue, and then call push to add items to the queue, and then display each items calling pop, and print the stack. That's why we get this result. Now I want you to convert stack to queue, and after you do conversion, you can use exactly the same code, but you need to use queue method to do the operation. So after you finish all, and this should be the result. Queue is true. So compare this two now right here. This is the stack, and this is the queue, and queue is true, and queue is, then put those into the items. And notice here the difference is the top item of the stack is hello, and the first item of the queue is true. So the order is different. This is the stack's order of the element in stack, and this is the order of the element in queue. The order is different. And when we remove it, we call dequeue instead of call popped. And same thing at the end, if there's an out of range, then we throw the exception. So this is the assignment here. You convert the stack to queue and do the same operation. And you study the MSDN website to understand the methods of queue.